Hi everyone, welcome to your Monday stretch break. Today we're going to do a little something more for shoulders, ribs, kind of upper body. So have a seat, and first things first, just notice that you can move your shoulders. So let's see what we can do. We can take the shoulder blades up and down. Let's do that a couple times. So sliding the shoulder blades up and down. Once more, and I'm imagining my shoulder blades to be very flexible, very glidey. Okay, let's do the same thing going forward and back. So you can take your shoulders forward, which means they're broadening in the back, and then you can take your shoulder blades back, which means you're now broadening in the front. Let's do that a couple times. So you can broaden in the back and broaden in the front. And can you do this in such a way that it's so slidey, flexible, glidey, so we're not coming up to come forward, just come straight forward and come back. Okay, now come back to center. Take your hands loosely interlaced and sit right on the center of your two sit bones underneath you. Now see if you can take those interlaced fingers forward and down at a diagonal. So I'm kind of facing where my wall meets the floor in front of me. Now from there, I'm going to imagine, I'm not going to do it, but I'm going to imagine like I'm pulling my hands apart and try to feel that through the upper backs of the shoulder blades. Now a couple more things you can add to this. Imagine that as you're pulling your knuckles down and forward, pulling your hands apart, let the ribs move a little bit back, like a little bit of a cat stretch. This should feel like, oh yeah, that's the exact spot I need to stretch after working on the computer. Okay, and then come back up to center. Release the pull of your hands. Release your hands behind you and hold on to the chair. So I'm going to hold on to my chair seat. You might have longer arms, longer chair. You might be holding the seat itself, the legs, the chair back. Now from there, imagine you're going to once again pull your hands apart like you're trying to pull the chair apart. Can you feel your shoulder blades roll toward each other? Can you let your ribs move forward? Okay, and again, we're not really lifting the shoulders up, so it's really just a widening of the front, a pulling apart of the hands, and a moving forward of the ribs. Let's do that whole thing one more time. So gently release. Come back to the beginning, take your hands in front, change the interlacing, and take the hands forward and down at a diagonal. And really pull your hands forward. Pull your hands as if apart, like you're going to open the space between your arms. And then imagine you're moving your ribs back. Okay, if this is happening, right, you're going up. We want to come out with the shoulder blades. Breathe. Okay, ribs back, hands forward. Let's switch everything. Come back up. Take your hands back. Hold on to chair seat, chair back, chair legs. Pull with your hands. Let your shoulder blades roll toward each other. Let your ribs gently pull forward. And breathe. And that should be a nice, quick release when you come back to center. Notice the life in your shoulders. Enjoy. See you next week.